It is finally starting to feel like spring in South Louisiana, y'all. So here's the setup. Um, Got kind of a cool one today. I think it'll be a cool one. Um, at a local lake that's been drawn down all winter. I mean, like a long time. It's been low since October. They didn't close the gates to let it start filling until the 15th of January. And here we are mid March. It's still very low, but it's risen a few feet. It's up about 3 feet, and it's flooded some grass, right? That not not aquatic grass, but just honestly like weeds. um, but That's kind of it stopped this mud line from coming into a certain area where they typically pull up to spawn. And full disclosure, I pre-fished for this yesterday, and they moved into this flooded grass. They're on beds. It was really good. I caught a good bag. Caught a good bag yesterday. Some were locked on beds. A lot of them were just kind of like cruising around in this area. Like I said, the grass has kind of filtered out some dirty water, and then when you get past that, it clears up, and they were loaded. So here we are. We're going to go back today. Much different conditions today. The wind swapped around. It's cloudy. I did want to do some sight fishing for y'all. I don't think that's going to happen today. We're just going to kind of wind around those areas and see if we can put another good limit together. Y'all come check it out. All right, so getting to the spot, the water looked about the same, and I was kind of excited at first because the sun was out. Thought I was going to be able to do what I wanted to do, which was be able to sight fish when it got a little bit higher. So basically, just flipping around, see what happens. One thing I do like to do during the during the height of the spawn and into the post spawn is you can flip in all these little holes in the grass, but I also really like when it's thick to swim a creature bait just over the top. And as I'm kind of plunking around, I'm thinking about doing that. There's an open area off to my left where it's not quite as thick. Gonna head over there in just a second and just swim that creature bait through and get my first bite. Man, that's such a fun bite. And for whatever reason, I said I pre-fished yesterday. They did not want a swim jig. You would think, just looking at the water, and it kind of set up for it, but sometimes they'll just, that swim jig may have been a bit too much profile. I'm not even sure. I just know yesterday they kind of had a couple swat at it. They just weren't that into it. So I, just going with the plastic so far today. So the sun didn't last long. It's starting to cloud up now. The wind's really blowing, and I picked up the short arm, which is really what I did most of the work with yesterday. Um, Cloudy and windy. Had a one almost six on it yesterday. So here's my first bite on the short arm. Did have to make one adjustment from yesterday. They had moved, not much, maybe 40, 50 yards, but it took me a little while to kind of find that. I guess you would call it kind of the spot within the spot. And here's where I kind of get on it. And when I get to this one little stretch, man, I really start to get bit. Thank y'all for watching. If you want to check out that short arm spinnerbait, head over to yakheadtackle.com.